All right, I'm building an empire. It is the 25th of November 2016, and I'm building an empire, and you're gonna be a part of it. I'm standing in my mother's kitchen, and I'm telling you, I'm building an empire, and you are going to be a part of it. We are building an empire together. Let me tell you the short story, the short version. I'm gonna do it quickly and effective. So stick with me here. Stick with me here, brother. Okay, 1 year ago, October, little more than 1 year ago, I was standing in my uncle's apartment with my uncle. He works at a bank, all of that. But we were still, we are both entrepreneurs, creators and stuff. So we were thinking, can we start a business? Can we start a business of some kind where he can, invest the money, and I can just get, channel all of this energy that I have. But, we got caught up in all of these ideas that made us feel kind of sick. And I was like, I feel sick? I don't want to do this. And then he asked me, okay, what do you want to do, Noah? He got really intense with me. He was like, then what do you want to do? And he literally backed me into a corner. I was standing in the hallway at the door in the corner, and he was like, no, what do you want to do? And he just continuously asked this question, what do you want to do? And I felt so pressured. It was like an orange that he was just squeezing. And what came out of me was, I want to help people to live a full and rich life, free and grateful. I want to help people to live a full and rich life, free and grateful. And he was just like, then do that. Then do that, Noah. And suddenly I just knew what I wanted to do. But just a moment after, and I remember the trip going home to the south of Sweden, I was just thinking, it was like the angst that I never experienced before. I don't do angst. But then I experienced angst. I was like, how? I know what I want to do, but how? All of these hows. And you know what? Sometimes I think most people, when they find out what they want to do, or they have something that they want to do, then they start thinking about all these hows. Like, how will it pay? How will I manage to, how will I find the solutions? How will this become possible? How? All the technical things. And you know what? How is really difficult. Why is powerful. And my why was like, I saw all of these people around me, depressed people locked up in angst. I saw so much depression around me. And I was like, those are my loved ones. Those are my friends. And I think life must be better than this. So I was like, that was my why. I don't want to see that to happen because people are emotionally dying around me. Even people, I had friends, taking their own lives. So people were literally dying around me, and that was my why. I want to help people to live a full and rich life, free and grateful. And that was my why. So I started that. That was 1 year ago. So let me get you this short update here. I'm going to do it really fast because I know your time is valuable. 1 year ago, I found out what I want to do. I started a business. Then a couple of months later, a friend sent me an email. He was like, no, I found you the perfect job. That was a job as a foreign correspondent. The job description, always have your bags packed. Be ready to save lives, heading out into catastrophes or war zones and whatnot. I got the job. I took the job. I just, I did the interviews and I delivered and I got the job. Guess what? After my first 2 missions, one in Switzerland, one in Bangladesh, short missions, just, great experiences, I got fired. They said, Noah, you know what? You're a bit naive. You need to tone it down a bit. You need to turn it down a few notch. And I was like, the energy that I have and the happiness that I have, that is what gives my life juice. That is probably the only thing that makes sense. That's my greatest gift. And I would never, and this is what I will never compromise with that. Maybe I could have communicated in a way so people didn't feel like, oh, what is this? But that's my lessons learned. Well, so started a business, got the job, got fired from the job. I stayed with my grandmother. I sold my apartment, moving up to get the job. Then I moved back to the south of Sweden, where I originally came from. Now I'm staying with my mom. And here I'm here talking to you and saying I'm building an empire. And you are going to be a part of it. Okay. This is what I want to say. This is the finish. I'm wrapping up. The plane is landing. Our thoughts, this is the words of Napoleon Hill, by the way, our thoughts are seedlings of reality. What if they are? Our thoughts are seedlings of reality. Everything that you ever have accomplished, everything that you see around yourself, take a look around in your room. Everything started with a thought, you know. And I'm thinking, I'm building an empire. Check my website, noahfromm.com. I wrote a book in 3 months. I never felt this passion before. You're gonna, want to be a part of this. Thank you for taking your time. Let's explore our potential. That would be life's greatest adventure. So stay tuned. See you later. Love to grow. Explore your potential.